Hi guys, good afternoon and welcome to Gradeup once again. My name is Harshmeet Singh and I welcome you all to your next class in this important term series for the UPSC examination. I hope all of you are doing absolutely fine and I hope that all of you have been attending the classes of this series regularly. As you know, I come online from Monday to Friday at 5 p.m. sharp and discuss with you certain important terms related to the UPSC examination. Yesterday, we had discussed about the Wildlife Protection Act of 1972. Before that, we had also discussed about curative petition, locus standi, and those sorts of things. Today, the topic that we have taken up for your examination and for this particular session is the Lok Adalats. I hope all of you are doing well. This session is going live on YouTube, the Gradeup IAS YouTube channel, and on the Gradeup app as well. So wherever you are watching this session, I welcome you guys, and I hope that you enjoy and take away a lot of things away from this session. Good afternoon to all of you. Hello Atya. Good afternoon. Good afternoon Chandan. Hello. Good afternoon Arjun. Hello Arvind. Good afternoon. Good afternoon to wherever you are, wherever you are watching this. I really hope that you like this session and you take a lot of knowledge away from this, because all these terms that we are choosing are very important for your examination. Now, let's start with the Lok Adalat. The name Lok Adalat itself suggests the court of the people. Before the British came here, in ancient India, there was a concept that if two people had a problem, the problem never used to go to the courts. The problem used to be resolved amongst the people. Elders used to come to resolve this problem, or in the villages, sarpanch or the leaders of the village, they used to resolve this problem. But people did not used to go to the court to resolve their disputes. They used something called the Lok Adalats. Hello, Akshay. So they wanted to resolve the issues amongst themselves. However, when the British came here, when the British entered the society in India, British thought, no, this is a very bad idea. Why? The British thought that everything should be resolved in our courts. We are the ones who are ruling over the country. Everyone should be governed the way we want, not other way. Hi Gayatri, hello Gokul. So when the British came here, they were not interested in giving any protection or any support to the Lok Adalats. So the concept of Lok Adalats started to decline. It started to come down when the British were here. However, when the British left, it again became a part of our culture. Now, there is a lot of significance attached to Lok Adalat. When you see the courts in India, when two people go to court, most of the times when two parties are involved in a dispute, the two parties know each other. Mostly the two parties know each other. Now, when you go to the court, the problem is your relationship between the two party cannot become better. If you go to the court and you know each other, if you're going to court against each other, you have to assume that your relationship with the other person now will never be normal again. But Lok Adalat at least allows them to have a way in which their relationship also can be protected. That is why the Lok Adalats have been extremely important. Hi Priyanka, sure, tell me whatever you want to ask, you can ask. Hi Manish, no, you're not that late. Now, after independence, the government of India again started the concept of Lok Adalat first in Gujarat. So Gujarat was the first state where Lok Adalat was organized in March 1982. Now Lok Adalats are like a local court in which a district judge or a retired district judge would come and he or she will hear a case. That is, he or she will address and see what is wrong, what is right. Now, the judge can also be held by local social workers, the local NGO workers. Lawyers can also come and help. The first Lok Adalat in Independence India was held in Gujarat. After that in Maharashtra and in other states. तो अभी होता क्या है? Sure आदेश. How a Lok Adalat held? Usually क्या होता है कि these kind of cases in the Lok Adalats are not permanent. They are organized once in 3 months or 4 months. So after 3 or 4 months, there would be a big ad in the newspaper that Lok Adalats are to be organized. You can bring your case. So whenever these Lok Adalats have to be organized, people can come in and people will be invited that they can bring their case. The important part is any case can come to Lok Adalat only if both the parties agree to it. Both the parties who are involved in the case, if they agree to it only, then the case will come to Lok Adalat. Second thing that you have to understand, second thing that you have to understand is in case of the Lok Adalat, whatever decision that they give will be final for everyone. Whatever decision that they give will be final for everyone. Now, Lok Adalats are organized. The responsibility of organizing Lok Adalat is with NALSA. NALSA stands for National Legal Services Authority. NALSA stands for National Legal Services Authority. It is headed by the Chief Justice of India. It is a body that was set up to provide free legal aid to the poor people. Okay. Priyanka has asked a question: why Bhopal gas tragedy went to Lok Adalat? No, Priyanka, the Bhopal gas tragedy was not held in Lok Adalat. The Bhopal gas tragedy case was held at the Supreme Court level, not at the Lok Adalat level. So the NALSA Act of 1987 established NALSA, National Legal Services Authority. It is headed by the CJI. This is a body that organizes Lok Adalats. It is a body that was established under Article 39A, which is a directive principle, which asks that the government will have to make efforts to ensure that people across the country get free legal aid if they are from the poor section of the society. Now, the Lok Adalats can hear cases which are pending in the courts also. If you have a case pending in the court and you think that Lok Adalat would be better, you can withdraw your case from the court and bring it to Lok Adalat. Lok Adalat will not have any fee, so you don't have to pay any fee in the Lok Adalat. Not just this, Lok Adalats are also known to give speedy justice. So if your case is in Lok Adalat, the Lok Adalats are known to give speedy justice. There is a reason why they give speedy justice. The reason why they give speedy justice is that they don't have to follow the civil procedure code. Manish, you have to understand, beta, you want me to go to first page, but I have to go with other students also, na? Let me come till the end. You are the one who came late. So just because you want me to go to the first page, I can't randomly go to the first page. I will show you, but you have to wait till the session ends, right? Be a bit patient since you came late. All the courts in India have to follow a civil procedure code. When you go to the court, the judge has to follow a certain procedure one by one. He cannot stop or he cannot decide a case just because he thinks that I have reached a decision. He will have to give a chance to everyone to speak. He have to evaluate everything. Only then he can give the. That is why in the courts, the decisions are not very quickly. The courts usually take a long time. Why? Because they have to follow the civil procedure code. Lok Adalats, on the other hand, are not bound by that. Lok Adalats can give speedy justice because they are not bound by this code. The Lok Adalats can give decision. They don't run on the basis of this code. They can give decision by themselves. So, Lok Adalats only give decision after negotiation. You have to understand how Lok Adalats work. In the court, when you go to the court will tell you you are right, you are wrong, the case is finished. In the Lok Adalat, on the other hand, that is not how it works. In the Lok Adalats, the court or the judge will negotiate between the two parties. One party will be asked to do something, the other party will also be asked to compromise a bit. Only when both the parties are ready to compromise, only then the decision is given. Since 2002, we have also had permanent Lok Adalats. Means Lok Adalats have now been set up just like permanent courts where you can go every single day. These Lok Adalats are set up only for one specific purpose, that is for public utility cases. So अगर आपके पास कोई ऐसा case है, if you have a case which is related to public utility services like transport service, postal service, supply of power, insurance service, इससे जुड़ा हुआ कोई केस है, if you have a case related to all these things, that can go to permanent Lok Adalat as well. That can come to permanent Lok Adalat as well. These are permanent like the court. For all other purposes, you can only go to those Lok Adalats which are organized once in 3 or 4 months. बाकी चीजों के लिए you can only go to the Lok Adalats which are organized once in 3 or 4 months. Now, Lok Adalat aims at a compromise. The important part is Lok Adalat can also hear certain criminal cases. It is not that it is only for civil cases. Lok Adalat can also hear criminal cases, but not very serious criminal cases, only compoundable cases. Compoundable criminal cases are the ones which are non-serious, which can be compromised outside the court. If there is a criminal case which is allowed to be compromised outside the court, that is how the Lok Adalats work. Yes, Gayatri, you did this topic yesterday itself. So Lok Adalats can also hear civil cases and criminal cases, making sure criminal cases that they hear are not of serious nature. They can only hear non-serious criminal cases. These are the kind of cases Lok Adalat usually hear. Land related case, damages, partition, civil, motor cases, accident cases, etc. These are the usual cases that come to the Lok Adalats. Apart from this, bonded labor case, land acquisition case, all these cases can come to the Lok Adalats. This is the power of the Lok Adalats. They have been given all the power of a civil court, so they can call people as a witness, as an evidence, etc. They can summon people, examine their oath. They have the power to read certain documents, accept affidavits, etc. All exactly how a civil court works, the Lok Adalats also work. This brings us to an end of the pretty small topic, and I hope you understood this. This is how the 5 p.m. class goes. It's a small 10 to 15 minutes class where I take up important topics and discuss those from all the various subjects. Tomorrow we will be discussing International Court of Justice. Just to remind you, the time is running out for your examination. Make sure that you take the Gradeup Super subscription, which is right now running a 45% flat discount with the code MANTRA45. If you have still not bought Gradeup Super subscription, this is the time for you. You can download the Gradeup app, go to the prepare section, choose your plan for Gradeup Super, how many months you want to buy it for, apply the coupon, and then make the particular payment. These are the benefits you get of being a Gradeup Super subscriber. You get access to all the upcoming courses of UPSC category, structured study plan, expert faculty, study material, mock test, quizzes, and a lot more. These are the faculty members. I'm sure you would have attended their classes. This is me, Harshmeet Singh. I teach polity and governance. All the teachers here are experts of their chosen subjects, and they have been teaching civil service aspirants for many years now. We are also on Telegram. If you are on Telegram, do search for Gradeup IAS preparation. Join the channel. We update study material and short notes every single day. Those who came late, I'll quickly show you the initial slide. If you want to take a screenshot, this was the first slide. If you came late, you can take a screenshot. This was the second slide. I'm just going to show you 3 or 4 slides in the beginning. This was the third slide. And this was the fourth slide. Okay. Thank you so much for joining me, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Remember, I take the 10 a.m. quiz as well, and I take the 5 p.m. important terms class as well. I want to see you in both these classes. Till then, bye bye, guys. Take care.